Hello and welcome to Fourth Dimension Tarot. My name is Maria. I'm your Sherpa for this read. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Everybody's welcome here. I always appreciate positive comments. I always appreciate thumbs up. And most importantly, you have no idea. I appreciate the subscriptions. Your subscriptions cost you nothing. Takes 10 seconds, not even, maybe one, to hit that button. But it increases the algorithm of our content. As if there's two people running the show. It's really just me and my dog. The content, and you get to reach more people. It increases the algorithm and more people get light love, at least a little entertainment to start their week. A couple of weeks ago, a viewer asked me, please, because I was only doing a collective reading at the time. They're like, can you please split it up to per zodiac sign? I said, sure, why not? And I did. I love tarot, but more importantly, I love getting the comments from you all. I love the feedback, the positive feedback and how it resonates. It just really validates what I'm doing here. So keep them coming. At the end of the day, I read them at the, you don't know me, that's okay. But at the end of the day, I do a little prayer. And I thank the universe and I thank my higher power for a lot of things, all the little things, all the big things. And the gratitude list is concluded by several of your comments. So if you do send me a positive comment, just know you're in my prayers every night. It's additional added blessing around you for the week. That's nice. So Scorpio, this is for February 4th through the 10th. If you don't know how I do this, I do a 10-card spread. The first 5 are the energy that you are showing the outward world. It's the skin on your face, right? Ooh, you get extra cards. Lucky you. Spirit might have a special message in for you, Scorpio, this week. And the back 5 are the subconscious pushing the forward energy out. So that's really what's really fueling the outward energy. So bear with me and we'll get through this. If I need clarification, I will grab this deck and we will clarify the cards together, especially if you have some questions I want to know as well. So we're going to find out what's going on. This is the first time I've seen it, first time you've seen it. Let's figure it out. Overall energy for the week, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, very loving, giving, kind, deep roots, very family oriented. They have giant cups in the Rider-Waite deck, which I love. It's the generic version for new tarot readers. It's the easiest to learn. There's a picture of a queen. She's holding a cup. It is half her body size. Huge. It's the kind of goblet I used to drink out of when I used to drink. I only had one. It's kind of my humor for recovering people. Anyway, the rest of the queens have Dixie-sized cups. So this chick has a giant trough of love. This person knows how to love. This is the energy you are vibing. You're in light-hearted happiness for this week. How ironic, because you don't have a lot of positive cards. So let's find out why you're so happy there, Scorpio. You're starting this week with the 9 of Wands. You're coming off of a bad break. You're nearly at the 10. 10 of Wands is in the Rider-Waite deck. Some person, we don't know who, is carrying a giant bushel of wands tied together, and he is nearly dying. He can't carry one more wand. It means the death. He's falling down. He can't carry one more. It's too heavy. I say it's the straw that broke the camel's back. That's the 10. This is 9. This is what's going on. You are overwhelmed. What are you overwhelmed about? You're messing with the lead singer of some 80s band. I'm just saying. So you're struggling with somebody with addiction or codependency, or it's just tying you down. This relationship, this situationship, this problem, this headache that you're dealing with, that's you. You are embodying and you are tied to it. They are controlling this whole situation with one finger. And guess what? You're allowing it. That is what you're at the 9. You're like, what am I doing? This is a lot of stress. You don't want to carry anymore. You're going on through the week with more energy, more of that energy. This is the 5 of Wands, arguing, fighting. This is conflict. This is stress, anxiety, can't sleep at night. Right below that, somebody's rushing in to have a conversation. You may not even be having this with anybody, this fight and argument. It might just be in your head, but it typically means arguing and fighting. This is somebody's coming in to have an honest conversation, rushing in, fast-moving energy. Middle of the spread, this is your energy for the week, going out. This is all you, nobody else. You are in a 4 of Pentacles. You are reserved. You're holding on. I just made this comment. It was kind of funny, I got to say. This woman is gorgeous, right? And we have this, I live here in Denver, and we have this bus called an RTD. It's kind of sketchy. I'm not the bus. Well, that too. It can be sketchy. I wouldn't write it. I'm just being real. There's a lot of people that are brave and they write it. I am not one of those people. This person is clutching her purse. She has her 50 cents for the laundromat and her 2-for-1 Kroger bread coupons for King Supers in there. She is holding on to it for dear life. What you don't know is this person is a millionaire. They have the resources. I'm not saying your person is a millionaire. I'm just saying they have the resources to give. Love, commitment, obligation, overgiving. That is the person who this might be your energy. Remember what I just said, trough of love. You might be withholding all your resources and clutching it to the love of God because of the stress and the anxiety with the lead singer of the 80s band, the devil, right? You might be in a state of, I'm done. I'm going to just sit here, right? I'm just going to wait and ride it out. That's the energy behind this card. I'm withholding it. Right behind this Scorpio, lucky devil, is what's fueling this. This is my mafia queen. I have nicknamed her. I'm making t-shirts, bumper stickers, and coffee cups. If you're interested, let me know. The mafia queen doesn't play. She don't play. She's loving, kind. She'll invite you in for a cup of coffee. Come sit down. Let's have a chat, right? She has a sword in her hand ready to draw. But you better come correct, because if you don't come correct, I will cut you and watch you bleed and not call 911. I'll sit here and knit. That's her. She is not playing with you. This is your energy. Why? And you're reserved. Why? Because you're waiting for this honest conversation to come in because somebody owes you one. That's why. You're in your head. You're angry. Probably the lead singer of this 80s band. I think Red Hot Chili Pepper. Doesn't he? A little bit? Okay. Moving on. I digress. Moving forward. So we have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. You're done. Done. It's my cadaver card. In the right-away deck, you see a lovely body face down in the dirt with 10 swords sticking out of the back. There isn't room in the back for one more sword, Scorpio. It is freshly, like not even a heartbeat. That's you. You're walking away. That's what you're saying. Or you did walk away because right beneath it is a reverse death and rebirth card. So the death and rebirth card is usually something that has ended that somebody wants to revive. That's ended, wants to revive. This is in the reverse. Maybe this is not your first rodeo where you have had the cadaver come back to life. And just for fun, I also get this. It's not funny, but it is kind of funny when I think about the Ten of Swords. This person is trying to stop the Ten of Swords. Like trying to stop you from the 9 to the 10. That's the vibe I get from this card, is they know they've done wrong. They're in trouble. They're going to rush in and have a conversation. And they're trying to stop this from happening with the mafia queen, right? I can't write this, y'all. This is great stuff. I need to, this is the mafia queen. I need to call somebody who creates soap operas and say, you need to watch this channel because it's pretty impressive. Last 4 going forward. And you got 2 extra cards. Remember? You guys are lucky. You're the first spread today that's gotten extra cards. I'm just saying. You got to make a decision. Here you go. I think it's whether or not you want to just lay in the dirt with the swords in your back and just take a rest or let it go, or if you're going to get up and fight another day. I don't know, but this is your decision to have, Scorpio. And you're kind of like chill about it. Look at you. You're like, whatever, I'm in the wind playing with these giant balloons. I don't know what the hell is going on there, but you have some decisions to make. This guy does make you happy. He does. That's the underlying energy feeling this too. You definitely want a better relationship with this person. Lastly, 7 of Swords. Maybe you found out something you can't unsee and hear, and you know something you wish you didn't 10 minutes ago. That's this. It's previous arguing, fighting. It's collecting of the swords so nobody can have a future argument. But on this card, somebody's walking away. 2 people on the right-away deck are walking away because it's a previous argument, and you don't want to relive it. You don't want to relive the pain. What's fueling that? Queen of Wands. This is my female VP card. I love this girl. She wears stilettos and she wears short skirts and she is fun and she's everybody's attracted to her when she walks in a room. She brings the light, and when she leaves the room, the light leaves. That's this card. This is what you're finishing the week off as. You are excited. You are energetic. You are in your game. And I think these 2 look very familiar and look fun together. I would go hang out with these ladies in a minute. I would. Look at that. Regardless of the middle of the week, regardless of what it came and what it brought you, I think you're ending the week off on a high note. I am going to clarify because I definitely want to know if this is the lead singer for the Red Hot Chili's band in the 80s. And what is it? Is it addiction? Is it codependency? Is it lies? Is it deceit? All the negative cards are kind of out already on the table, so I don't know what they're going to bring. Oh, this devil is going to come in with the Page of Cups. Gonna have an honest conversation about a future relationship. Reviving this. Tell me more about this lead singer of the 80s band. It's going to require you to go back in and call on your Sherpa team, your inner guide, your spirit team, and your self-esteem, quite honestly, through your self-worth and your intuition, whether or not you're going to take what you know as factual and say, is this something I need to invest in? And, is judgment out? Not yet. I feel like judgment might show up. Let's find out. It's almost like your inner self, your future self. If you're younger than 50, just saying, in my realm of age on the calendar planet, if you're under the age of 50, you might be saying to your older self who's my age, would I regret this decision? Would my future self regret this decision? Or would they say this is a good idea? Page of Wands, somebody wants to come in and have a very passionate conversation with you about this new love that is around the corner. That took a lot. This is not a easy conversation for the Red Hot Chili Pepper. Just saying. Please don't send me emails. I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Please. I actually had a crush for a long time in my 20s. Long time ago. I probably wouldn't have that feeling anymore. I'm just saying. I want to define, I think we know what the Knight of Swords is because we kind of defined it with the Page of Cups. They're going to come in and have an honest conversation with you about this relationship. I do want to find out this Mafia Queen. What's a Queen of Swords got to do with it? With this Four of Pentacles. Why are you reserved? Why? What's happening, Spirit? Tell me more. Why are they reserved? Why is Scorpio reserved? It's going to require a balance on your end. You're going to have to give. You're going to have to trust that they're going to give. And you're not sure you want to invest anymore in this relationship. That's for sure. That's a fact, Jack. Okay, what else came out? Scorpio, you're still healing from the last cycle. You're calling on your Sherpa team and your guides to help bring you light, love, and energy, and you're not trusting this completely. That's the balance as well. This Queen of Swords, this Mafia Queen, is really dealing and struggling internally with what do I do. The other factor is that you are their wish fulfillment. That is the meaning of this card for sure. Healing and wish fulfillment. Eight of Cups, and it was in the reverse in my hand, so I'm going to give it to you in the reverse. You might be reconsidering going back to this relationship. That's what you're sitting here deciding in this energy with your face. Sternly looking forward, considering all the possibilities. Seven of Cups. Either they had options, you have options, you're considering your options, and if you want to invest in this again. And lastly, it is the Hangman. You are sitting there trying to see their perspective on the situation and why it ended in the first place. That is a lot. And you have one card sticking out face up, which I'm going to take, and that is the Empress. That is what you're embodying. That's all four queens. And it doesn't mean if you're a male or a female. They have different possessive characters that define them, and this person, this energy on this depiction of the queen, of the Empress, is all four queens. They can manifest everything. You are recognizing your worth in this. That's what you're doing. That's why you're withholding. You used to be the overgiver. You used to bring your whole giant cup of love to this situation, to the lead singer of Red Hot Chili Peppers, and you used to give to this person who may or may not struggle with addiction, pornography, gambling, overgiving, codependency. I could keep going, y'all. The list is ad infinitum. Whatever the toxic trait was in the relationship may not be the toxic trait of the person. Maybe they're recovered this way. But I don't see it this way. I see it that they're still struggling with it, but they're aware of it, and they want to have a conversation. In fact, they're rushing in to make it right. Scorpio, always on a weekend. You know what I mean? We got the death and rebirth here. I think we've kind of identified that, but is there anything, Spirit, you want to share about this death and rebirth card? It's a Four of Cups. This person walked away from this relationship, or you did, and you might be evaluating it as this is maybe somebody that God brought into your life, and you're evaluating if you want to give to it. And this is the 10. There is no more pentacles other than 10. This is your complete happiness, your joy, your ball of lightning. This is your wish fulfillment. So you got two people both wanting each other, but there's a whole bunch of stuff in the middle. Okay, Nine of Cups. Tell me more, Spirit, about this Nine of Cups. Anything you want to share with the viewers for this Nine of Cups? That's my fault. I think I held on too tight. Thank you. It's going to require strength, and it's going to require a lot of Spirit is really pushing you hard, Scorpio, this week to trust your inner self. Yeah. You got a King of Swords coming in. The King of Swords is solid, and they're honest. The sword, right? Matches the mafia wife. Kind of looks like the husband that would match a... Look at that. They're not looking at each other yet, but they're going to, for sure. I can't make it up, y'all, and it's going to require some strength on your part to not cut him with the sword, to be vulnerable, to listen, and that's the inner strength that it's going to require for you to not share your opinion and not have all the answers. I don't know why I'm saying this. I am. And it's requiring, this is your spirit team, to go in, take your ego, put it on the shelf, right? And look at it without judgment and without condemnation and without fear. Look at this from a different perspective. And that's what it's saying. Put your wands away. You can't resolve this with you thinking about what you're going to say next. You got to listen. And it's going to be the Knight of Wands. I love this card. He is a lot of fun. It's a woman on this card, but it's embodying a male. True story. But it's a player, right? And sorry, not all of them are players. A lot of readers claim this to be a player, as well as I do. This is my Saturday night card. They're here for a short-term commitment. They're usually not here for a long-term. Every situation is different. This person that's coming in, this lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, just let them know. If anybody knows him, just say, I love you. Okay, this is not out of, that's who he reminds me of, doesn't he? Look at him. Look. Okay? So whoever this is showing up a little bit passionate, a little sexy. They're going to text you some fun stuff. They're going to say, hey, I miss you. Can we chat? I miss your kisses. I miss your arms wrapped around me. La, la, la. That's this card. It's fun. It's light. It's just flirtatious. That's this card. Doesn't always mean he's here for a short time. He's not committed. I don't know your situation, but the energy I'm getting for this reading is that he's going to come in, maybe a certain picture that maybe you don't want to get out. Here's the Emperor. That's who's showing up. That's underlying the Knight. So thank you for that. The Emperor is going to show up. So this person is all four kings. He embodies everything. He's strong. He's talented. He's got a great smile. He's running four kingdoms. He's busy. He's very professional. Even if he works at the local restaurant, sweeping up the floor, this is what the energy he is embodying. Seriously, he's running game, man, and he's doing a great job. Keep it up. Scorpio, we're closing the week off as a Queen of Wands. Let's talk about that. Got the King of Cups. Now remember, the Emperor is all four kings, so he's showing up. You missed the King of Cups, which I think is the end of the read because nothing else is coming out. Bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. That's a long-term commitment. Can be marriage. This is technically the marriage card, and I love that the artist put a circus on it. If they knew me and peeked in my windows, they wouldn't know how true that was when I was married. I'm just saying. But typically, the Four of Wands is something you're building. They're putting structure around something. So when debris, chaos comes, it doesn't fall like a tower. It's built on a strong foundation. This is the beginning of that foundation. Somebody's investing into it. That's nice. And I'm defining, right, the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups show up, right? This is what she wants. This energy is drawing in the King of Cups, which is a match to the Queen where we started. Look at that. What an amazing read, Scorpio. Great week. I think this is what's coming up. Again, we don't have a magic wand in the universe, and everybody's timeline is different. So you may be off a week. This might be coming up in the next 2 weeks. It might have already happened. I don't know. I'm not you. It's all different stories. But if it resonates, if you found it at least entertaining, please hit that subscribe button. Leave me a positive comment. Always, 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 always. I read every one of them. Trust me, I do. Even the negative ones. They take a lot of energy out. But I appreciate them anyways. I'm not negative Nelly. I'm like, everybody has an opinion. I appreciate you all. Scorpio, it's going to be an amazing week for you. I wish you the best. Love and light. Until next time, take care.